Welcome to Cabin Life. I'm Maureen and it's time for a garden update. Welcome to Cabin Life, and if you're new to our channel, we're all about sharing our experiences and adventures around our homestead and off-grid cabin here on our 40 acres in the wilderness of Northern Ontario, Canada. And consider subscribing by clicking on that subscribe button down below, and remember, click on that notification bell so that you won't miss anything coming up. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's just awesome. We love it here. It's great. Like, we have the cedar bog, and then there's the spruce, what I call the spruce forest, and that's where the rabbits live. It's just thick as spruces, and I guess it protects the rabbits really good. There's lots in there, and the deer go in there. Then we have the froggy pond that the froggies hang out in. And of course there's the beaver pond, our beloved beaver pond, and the wetland. And then there's more acreage past that. Well, I'm going to get myself a wheelbarrow full of soil here and finish rearranging things here. So follow me along while I fill in some more dirt in the garden. I have a mix of, this is topsoil, rabbit manure, compost, and some old grass and leaves. It's all mixed up, it's ready to go in. So what we're going to do is, once we get the lasagna garden layers here, so they can start composting for next year, in the meantime we'll be adding some extra topsoil for the plants that we'll be putting on. And you'll see how it goes as we finish it. We should be all done that tomorrow. If this is the first video you've seen in my garden series, check out this video up here. It's the beginnings of my forest garden.
Oh, by the way, a little update for you. I was talking to the neighbor, and the neighbor down the road a little further, and I found out that it was the neighbor's dam that blew out. It was an unmaintained dam, and that's what caused the flood. So now we know what it was for sure. It was the dam further in that I thought it was, about a quarter kilometer or so in the bush there. So there's your update.
Ah, good to know. Well, by this time today, I was hoping to have all the layers done in the lasagna garden, because I have all the materials, but the rain, it just kept raining, and it finally let up. So I thought, great, I'm going to run out to the garden, I'm going to get some stuff done. I don't know if I'm going to get all the layering done, and what I was really hoping to do was to get the brown, green layers all set up on the lasagna garden, and then use the topsoil that I have to plant the plants for this year. So being that I kind of got stumped by the weather and I want to see what the garden's going to look like, I'm just going to quickly set up the plants so that we can see how the garden is going to look like when it's all set up. So let's get to it and lay out the plants. Now for a quick who's who of the garden. I'm starting with the lettuce. These plants here in these pots These were actually from seeds that overwintered in the garden. Last summer we grew lettuce in pots, and a couple of the plants went to seed, and we just let them go. And this spring we came out to start working on the garden bed. There was little lettuces growing, and these are them. They survived all the frosts this year because we didn't protect them. They just grew like a perennial. Now for the next row, we have a few herbs here. There's a cinnamon basil here. I actually have two of them. This one and this one. Joan at the greenhouse gave me these to try out. She said they're a spicy basil. So we'll see how they are. And now on to, this is Italian oregano. There's our parsley, our curled parsley. And next is this interesting little tomato plant. Joan gave this to me to try out. She said that she grew it at request of one of her clients who winters in Florida. And he said they grow them in Florida and they taste really good. It's an heirloom plant. And it's called atomic grape tomato. Anyone have any experience with the atomic grape tomato? Let us know. Put a note in the comments. Thanks. And finally, the tomato plants. I love tomatoes. We have one beefsteak and 3 early girls. Look at that. This girl's already got some blooms. And then the final row, yeah, it's a small garden, isn't it? This here, on this row we have 4 Romas. And look, this one's starting to flower as well. Yes. Next Roma. More flowers. Well, that's the tour of the garden, or how I plan to have it laid out. Now I just have to get the lasagna layers on. All the material's there. We just have to get it to the garden and get it set up. If it would just stop raining for a bit. Anyhow, this is how all my tomatoes will be. Now I have a question for you. What's your favorite plant to put in your garden? A vegetable or a fruit or an herb? What's your most favorite to have in the garden to yield during the summer? I think my favorite is tomatoes. To be able to go into the garden and just grab a fresh tomato, there's nothing like it. Leave comments down below. We love reading your feedback and your comments, and we look forward to reading about everyone's favorite garden food. Wow, you're getting the wood in.
Yep.
Good.
How's the garden going?
The garden's going good, thanks.
Uh-huh.
And thank you for joining us. Please consider subscribing and click on the notification bell so that you won't miss anything.
That's all for this one. We shall see you next time. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
Over and out.
Take care.